Hi everyone and welcome to day 6 of Cavemas. I feel as if I'm really low down here. There is a reason for it because I need to make room. Are you ready? This is by far my favourite Christmas hat because you can actually rock out a bit with it on and it stays in place and bop along to some Christmas tunes. So good. I am easily amused. Anyway, we have made it halfway through Cavemas. This is day 6, so we're almost at the halfway point. If you haven't bought a Cavemas bingo card and you still want to play along, you're more than welcome to head to the stash shop and get yourself one. They are £5. There are still prizes up for grabs, so the more the merrier. Come and join in. I've got a bit of a confession to make about today's video. One thing I have learned about myself in 2022 is that I'm not a very good vlogger. I had full intentions at the start of the year of documenting a little bit of my day, even if it was just every few days or so, to have like a year in the life kind of video. And the truth of the matter is I kept forgetting that I was supposed to be filming things, and then I was like, this really isn't that interesting, no one's going to be that interested. So there is a lot less footage than I would have liked. So I hope today's video makes you smile, and that is basically the aim of the game for me today, other than, well, you're going to smile anyway after me bopping about with this hat on. I'm surprised, I'm so pleased it's so stable because I was worried it wasn't going to be. See, now that all the hard work's done, I'm just enjoying myself. So yeah, I hope you all have a lovely Boxing Day, even though some of you probably won't even know what Boxing Day is, but that's fine. It's just an excuse to drink, off you go. And let's get into the video, and I would love to hear your thoughts on this down in the comments. Anyway, enjoy people, and yeah. So it is the 2nd of January, it's the day after Cavemas. It is snowing, and today I heave a sigh of relief because Cavemas is finally finished, and this is me actually starting my holiday. But also I put wheels in motion today to make sure that I am going to keep my promise to myself this year of taking better care of myself. So I got on the scales, and I knew it wasn't going to be pretty, but I wasn't quite prepared for what I saw. So that's kind of depressed me a little bit this morning. I've got another cold sore coming, and it's in exactly the same place as the one I had for the live stream. So that my body's kind of telling me, yeah, like you need to look after yourself. So news has reached me that our first cow of the year has calved. So we're just going to go around to the shed and see her, because it's not just one baby, it's 2, which is quite unusual. We do get sets of twins, but it's not that common, so we're going to go and see how everyone's doing. So the girls are all eating, but someone sat up there on their own. This means this is probably thinking about having her baby. The fact that she sat up by herself. So we'll need to keep an eye on her. Okay, so you can see one's up and about, the other one's over here, like, lying down. So these are officially our first calves. Both of the calves are well, and Mum's quite alert, she's quite happy. She hasn't long calved though, it's only been a couple of hours, so I'm not going to go in beside her calves just now because I don't want to upset her. That's so cute. You don't very often get to see a row of bums like that. Ah, ready. So we've had a reprieve in the weather. It is no longer snowing, as you can see. Everything is green, which is lovely, and that means that we can walk the dogs out in the field again. And I always kind of like this because well, we've got lovely views, and it makes me very contemplative, you know, it lets me kind of sort everything out in my head. And after the revelation of finding out what weight I am, I'm kind of trying to put together some sort of exercise plan. So yeah, there's I've got to do a bit of planning here. But what I'm thinking is, for the first little while, I have a VR headset, most of you know that already. So I'm thinking about doing maybe 3 workouts on VR. which will most likely be Beat Saber and maybe some boxing, because I quite like that kind of thing. I don't, no dancing or anything. We don't do dancing. I like kind of like aggressive exercise. Yeah, because, well, for the time being as well, walking the dogs, if I've got Woo with me, she's really slowing down now. I don't think she's going to be with us much longer, and you have to be patient with her. So yeah, you're always stopping and waiting for her and looking round for her, because she's deaf as well, so you can't call her. So I'm not even getting the physical exercise I once got just from walking the dogs, because we used to walk at a really brisk pace, and now it's more of a leisurely stroll. But obviously we've got to accommodate little dog, that's the most important thing, and keep her happy and active as long as we can. So that's a bit sad actually, but it's the reality of it, and I've got 2 other dogs that need exercised as well, so yeah, Jem has to get her own exercise. We are just back from the vets, and unfortunately we have some sad news that little Willy Woo here has a tumour on her liver, and it's not operable, so unfortunately we're going to have to put her to sleep. It's our first morning without Woo. 2 dogs, not 3. So we're just going to try and get used to it. But we have an absolutely gorgeous sunrise this morning, so that makes me optimistic that we can try and have a good day. So we have a rare window of opportunity. It is 9:48. I do not start my proper job until 11 o'clock, which means I can go to work on this guy. I am going to be filming a video on this later today, and I wanted to finish this little bit of sky, but obviously I was just going to do it this afternoon before we filmed the video. But it's 9:48 in the morning, sorry, 9:49 now, and I get to colour. How amazing is that? Another Amazon classic. Massive box for, okay, it is a big bag of tea bags, but they did not need a box that size. On the plus side, Jock's having fun, aren't you? Success, and so cute. This is Woo's bed, and it's got one of Woo's blankets in it. She's finally decided it's okay to sleep in it. And we are looking at the aftermath of Storm Corey. As you can see, this tree is facing in the wrong direction. It's still pretty windy. We reckon we got speeds of about 82 miles an hour last night. But this tree doesn't belong here. Dogs for scale. And yeah, this space here, this is where my truck's normally parked. So as you can see, for once in my life I was lazy and I left it on the other side of the gate, and I am really glad that I did. I've got no idea how I'm going to get that tarpaulin down out of that tree either. It's just flapping away casually in the breeze there.
Yeah. It's a cage fight, you know.
Welcome back to the Colour Cave, where we like to play with art stuff. My name is Jem, and today we're back here with Bernard, and I think my lens is a bit foggy. That better? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I'm back from the hairdressers. I did get caught in the wind on the way home because it's super windy outside. But we had a bit of fun. I've let her tongue it, which I wouldn't normally curl my hair like this, but you can see all the blonde in it, and it's turned out super, super, super good. It's actually really blonde, so I'm really, really pleased with it. I'm going to go back and get more done at a later stage, but just not just now. We're going to let this settle a little bit because this is my natural colour. And I don't think I'm just going to be paying much attention to my grey hairs after this one. Like, just going to walk about for the rest of the day flicking my head about just because I can. Look at her standing in the doorway. What's wrong, Pip? Are you going to wag your tail? Yeah. It is one day after Storm Eunice, and Storm Eunice for us did not mean 100-mile-per-hour winds. It meant snow, and most of it's actually been blown away. It's just drifted and it's like all the way over there. So it's actually really nice out here, and we're just out enjoying a play in the snow. Pip's got her tennis ball You gonna show everyone your ball pip? She's like, no, I'm gonna lie here and stalk Jock and watch my ball roll away. Can't get it out the hole, it's stuck. There we go. And I have to say that now that it's, well, when I say warm, I obviously don't mean warm by summer standards, but the sun is out and it's actually really nice and it makes where we live look really, really pretty. All the snow on the hills and everything. So yeah, super nice. I just enjoy a bit of walking. So we've walked the dogs and now done some housework, hence the rather attractive hairdo. So it's now time for a bit of sunbathing with a tipple. And I kid you not, like we actually built this deck out here because it was a sun trap, and I'm sitting here with short sleeves, like I'm in a t-shirt, and yeah, this is what it looks like the other way around. So figure that one out. The snow is melting, obviously it's warm enough outside for the snow to melt, but I am absolutely boiling sitting here with my sunglasses on.
The hauler at this stage, as provisionally said, 2 a week from the middle of April.
Yep. It's snowing again. The day has arrived. It's officially springtime. All this noise and what you can see is the first time that these little babies have seen grass and the first time they've been outside because they were born inside, and they are having a great time. All the mummies are going crazy because their babies are running away. Let's see if we can go and see them. Happy you stay here, please. Please do keep it. Everybody's happy. Oh, it's fun, look. It's so fun. Hi, everybody. Look, we're off gonna get these two. Streaking across the field. Must be nice to stretch their legs and have all that room. Today is a good day. So it is early in the morning. It is an absolutely beautiful day for April, and it seems our luck with the weather has changed. Starting to set up my little outdoor area here, and I'm actually going to sit and do some sketching this morning for a video that I'm just about to start filming, and I thought what better way to do it without a cup of tea and being outside. So this will get fancier as the weather gets warmer, but it is still April, so we'll not be too optimistic. So you can see like not a cloud in the sky. It's a beautiful day. Jock's just standing chilling out. So normally we have a big pot plant where Jock is standing in that corner, and we have some string lights that go up along here, and this is one set of furniture, and I'm going to get some nice fake ivy to put up there. There's actually hooks on the wall there, and that is the cave window so we can see out. I'm going to get a little drinks trolley for that little corner there for when we're having a little soiree, and this is where I normally sit. So you can see I've got my cup of tea, my pencil case, my sketchbook all ready to go. So I'm really looking forward to just sitting out here for half an hour this morning and enjoying my lovely surroundings, but also getting a bit of work done. It is Wednesday, so this is a cave day. This is no proper job today, and what better way to start your work than with a cup of tea and a sketchbook. So this is where we are in terms of colour. We are very faded indeed. Got this random pick patch here as well. And I'm just waiting on my neighbour coming over and we are going to rectify the hair situation. So I shall report back imminently. Look how white that front bit is. It's ridiculous. I look like a wicked witch. I shall report back in a few hours and we'll see how we've got on. So here is the after. This is actually the day after. But as you can see, I am mostly blue. Yeah, we're very wavy today. It was raining this morning. I have this one strand of hair that will just not take any colour, and I don't understand why. After last time, I was like super careful with it, and it's still blonde. So I don't know what's going on there, but you can see I've got a random bit of pink that's stuck, and I've got a bit further back as well somewhere. And I knew I wouldn't get complete coverage. It's right up at the top. I knew I wouldn't get complete coverage with the blue this time, but I'm enjoying the more blue and turquoisey tones as opposed to the multicolour effort that was going on. So I really don't know what to do with this bit at the front here. It looks ridiculous. It's really, really pale. But apart from that, job done, excellent. Like having blue hair. It's a beautiful morning to be on the deck. Moo cows. And of course, we've got a jock with a baby. Mr. Jem is chasing Pip with the lawnmower. So it is 5 to 9 on a Friday evening. Most people are doing really exciting things at this time of the day. We are going to check our calving cows. It's our evening checks to make sure everybody's okay, everybody's right way up. But tonight is a particularly special occasion because my pet cow, Agnes, who some of you might know about and some of you might not, she is still there, and today Mr. Jem has brought her home. So after we've checked the calving cows today, we're going up to see Agnes, because she's like my emotional support cow and I have missed her so much. She hasn't been up here at all in 2.5 years at our home farm at the cave, so I'm super excited to go and see her. So I'm going to show you some of the scenery tonight as well outside around the farm, just because it's a really, really nice night. It's nearly harvest time. We're in the middle of July now. And what makes it even more special is today is my wedding anniversary, so I couldn't ask for more on the eve of my wedding anniversary. Enjoying a bum scratch. You good girl. We've missed you. Telecavers we like an ear scratch, don't we? Yes, good. It's good. This ear. And a bum scratch. I'm also making a new friend. My hands are more tasty than the broccoli, apparently. You like that? Hey, little one. Hi. Yeah. Hi. Oh, I'll get my clothes licked. tasty. Are you stuck, son? Do you need help? Are you okay under there? What happened? Jock, what happened? Oh, why? So it's July and it's supposed to be the hottest day of the year here in Scotland, and I am going to go outside and check my thermometer. Me being all scientific and stuff, I've got a properly calibrated outdoor thermometer and the heat has just hit me in the face like opening an oven door. Now this thermometer is in the shade. It's tucked in here, in behind this chair here, so it's not in direct sunlight. And if I just crouch down, 39.3 degrees. I don't know if we're going to make a solid 40, but this is crazy town right here. Bearing in mind in Scotland, if we think it's summer, it's like anything over 17 degrees. It's really hazy though, you can see it in the hills over there. It's just absolutely mental out here and I am melting. So I'm going to go back inside to my big drafty farmhouse and keep myself cool. (22.9 degrees at 7 o'clock in the evening, and it's been nearly 4 weeks since we've had any rain. Everything's pretty dry. That first yellow field you can see is a failed crop, but the rain is coming. It is coming. Mr. Jem has just phoned me and told me that he's had to stop harvest because the water is running down the road in front of him and it is heading our way, and I've never been so happy to see a rainbow in my life. We're being followed. Everybody's feeling nonsense. Hello, Speedy. There's some really nice cows in here. A moo. So yeah, we are making jam. Now, this is like a double batch in here. There's all our jars ready to go over there as well. This is a lot of plums. It's a lot of plums. And this is all the sugar that we're using for this batch of plums. We've already done a batch of jam. And there's quite a lot there, but that was a single batch, so we've got all that to go. And the worst of it is, if I just take you over to my fridge here, we've still got all these ones as well. I think there's loads in there. I don't know what we're going to do with all these. Gonna have to make gin or something. Ah well. It's not like that, but get it. As you can see, we are not in good shape. I am soaking mascara halfway down my face, and that's because it's really wet outside. Now that shouldn't come as any surprise, but the problem is that today is the 5th of November. You can see we've got lots of leaves on the ground, we've got lots of bald trees now, And the 5th of November is very significant here in the UK because it is Guy Fawkes night tonight, aka Bonfire night. So this is a very British holiday, and basically this is in relation to Guy Fawkes, who tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament a long time ago. And what we do is we make a guy, which is basically like a big doll, and we burn the effigy on top of a bonfire and we have some fireworks. Obviously, if it's raining, a lot of events don't go ahead, and we're desperate for stuff like this because so many have been cancelled because of COVID and economic problems. So we're really hoping that it dries up tonight and we can go and see some fireworks. Small trend over here. Ah, that's pretty. Everybody clapping. Come see me. Come see me, Jock. Come on. Good boy. We're now at the end of November. As you can see, all the leaves are gone from the trees. And this is our first frost. Bulls are totally cool with it. But yes, it's icy. This makes for a really nice backdrop though. Makes for really pretty. Obviously not a hard frost this morning, but the first time we've had anything at all, because it went down into minuses overnight last night for an extended period. Pip also very much enjoying it, so yeah, it's definitely welcome to winter now. So here's Archimedes. That's the video that I'm working on just now. This is the 3D pen video, so he's actually in one piece and he has wings. He is only just attached to the perch and no more, so a bit of work to be done there. Oh, look at my low light level camera kicking in, nice. I have eclectic erudite gift sets going into the shop today, so all this stuff's sitting here. This all needs sorted out. And also these fabric paints from the cotton tote bag video. The upgrade video, they're going into the shop this morning as well. So I was just weighing them last night to make sure the correct postage was going on them in the shop. Yeah, a couple of shop orders to deal with. More shop orders to deal with. This is, I'm selling my old camera. This is my original Canon 70D. So that was the first camera I bought for filming in the cave, and it was upgraded. I replaced it last year, but I just never got around to selling this. So got this on eBay, hoping it'll make a nice Christmas present for someone. These are the prizes for Cavemas Bingo, which you probably know about some of them by now. The places in Canada, I don't have any Christmas decorations up either. That's today's other job because it's the 1st of December. I've just got bare stuff everywhere. Yeah, so I've got that to do. And this is my little window box for decorating the shop windows. So I've just sorting out a few bits and pieces in here because I still have a window to do at the post office. And here is the little bag that I've just finished. That video is going out today, so you guys will have obviously seen all this by then. But yeah, okay. They've just been putting away the latest sea white order, and the dogs really like the cardboard that comes in it. They like to chew it up. But I've also found that Jock likes the cardboard tubes that the paintbrushes come in. He's really excited by that, so I wouldn't leave him alone with it obviously, but I'm quite happy to chew away on one while I'm here because he doesn't tend to ingest the pieces, he just likes to make a mess. Pip's like, I've got one too! But you can see that Pip's is more or less intact. Jock's, yeah, not so much. So Sunday morning, really early, I had a total disaster with footage and stuff this morning. So I've just actually had to film another video like right now. I have guests staying and they're still upstairs asleep, so like I was like trying to listen for them, so if they come downstairs I can cook them some breakfast. But I do have the support of someone here who everyone else is asleep apart from me, but I've got Jock with me. He's keeping me company. Are you happy, boy? Are you just chilling out over there? Is that a good spot? Doesn't look cold here at all until you see the snow all the way over there and you realise it's freezing. It's still really pretty though. It doesn't look that icy, but those are my footprints in the grass and you can see they're starting to ice over. Like, it is crunchy out here. Oh, that's actually... Okay, it's a bit later, it's much darker. Yeah, I'm just coming down so you can see the Christmas lights. Oh. There you go. That's better. That's it there, the last piece of footage is uploading as we speak. I have had an absolute blast with the cave this year. I've really enjoyed myself. I don't know how I feel about vlogging. I think it's something that you probably like have to get into the habit of doing maybe. I find it a little bit intrusive, to be honest, but I'm glad I've been able to share a few bits and pieces with you. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for being awesome. I don't think this video is going to have helped you with your Cavemas bingo, so for that I'm sorry. But I hope you've enjoyed this just as something a little bit different. And yeah, I will see you, because you're going to see this on, I don't even know what day you're going to see this. I better check my schedule, hang on. Yeah, so you're seeing this on Boxing Day. That's me on holiday now. I get to enjoy myself proper. So I hope Cavemas bingo's going well for everyone. I'm really sorry if this hasn't been helpful, because it probably hasn't. But I hope you'll come back and join me in the cave tomorrow for another excellent day of Cavemas. I'm going to wait to pour myself a Jack Daniels now.